Hey, hi, and hello, Mad Ink Pyro here with Lydia and Amy. Day 41. See ya. She's a little on the spastic side right now.
She slept a lot in the last day.
The last 2 days, really.
Yeah.
So have I, for that matter.
Yeah, not me.
No, I needed it. God, I was up for 5 days.
I need like a straight shot of caffeine.
And that's all I've done is straight shots of caffeine. Anyway, day 41. Let's see. What can we start reporting on now? Well, several things have happened. I have kept up with the vlogging, even though some of them have been kind of short and stupid. Sorry, but there are just days where you're going to get videos like that because I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it, but I have to do it because I'm holding myself accountable to do it, so I continue to do what I'm doing. If I don't make even a 5-minute video, then I feel like I've let myself down and let everybody else down, and it just keeps me running. And then there are going to be days like today where you're going to get like a 20-minute video, half-hour video.
Oh boy.
What? We always, whenever it's me and you, it's always like 20 minutes to a half an hour. So anyway. So I'm going to report the news/historical stuff here real quick before we go into any other type of conversation. Coronavirus is still rampant. Maryland hasn't peaked yet. New York thinks they've peaked. And stimulus checks are being sent out. Yay. Just like the government. Let's give you a whole bunch of money that you're supposed to go spend and shut all the stores down. Yep, that's good old frickin' American ingenuity for you. Anyway, no, it doesn't make any sense. Here's a bunch of money.
A virus.
We're gonna close all the stores.
A virus spreading across the entire world doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, no, it doesn't make any sense. How does it not make any sense? We knew it was going to happen eventually.
I just thought it'd be in another 50 years.
Yeah, well, it's been since 1917 since we had the last one, so I'd say we're pretty well due. And on top of all that, now we have tornado warnings until 6 p.m.
Yeah, and it's
Let's add insult to injury and just throw some tornadoes and flash floods and high tides and strong winds in there.
Yeah, and I've only ever been through like one tornado experience when we lived in West Virginia.
That one wasn't even bad.
Yeah, and I actually went outside and looked at the conditions going, oh, these are scary, perfect conditions.
And we live on flat ground. There's no mountains around here for it to bounce off of. So if it starts rolling here, it's just going to kind of roll through, and let's just hope we're not in the path.
Guys, I have family that live in Oklahoma and live in Arizona, and you'll never catch me living in like the Tornado Valley areas, which I know they're not.
Okay, let me put it this way. She doesn't want to live where there's earthquakes. She doesn't want to live where there's tornadoes. She doesn't want to live where there's tsunamis. She doesn't want to live where there's hurricanes. And she doesn't want to live anywhere where there's flooding. Now, here's the problem with that.
No, he was basically nowhere.
Shy of like Alaska, when there you have to worry about, 90-foot snowfalls and 24-hour days. So, no. And it's cold. No offense to anybody that lives in Alaska or might live in Alaska and watch this video. You guys, man, kudos to you. You're more men than I am. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to live somewhere it's that cold. I want to go to Florida. She won't go. What about hurricanes? You know what? We live on the eastern shore. What about hurricanes? What about tornadoes? Yeah, but I don't want to go to California because of the earthquakes. We've had earthquakes here. Makes your fear of nature is
Top it off with I don't want to
unwarranted.
live anywhere that all the freaking fauna will kill me if I go outside for 10 minutes. Yeah.
Amy.
I should live in a bubble.
Yeah, I was about to say, we need to put her in a bubble, shoot her into space, And then she'll have asteroids to worry about and aliens, you know. That'll be some unrealistic. Anywhere you go, you're gonna have that kind of problem. Some type of problem.
And yes, guys, my allergies are for crap.
But
Sorry.
it's the mosquitoes. It's the this, it's the that. Anyway. So that's what's going on in the world today. Easter Sunday was yesterday. Not that we celebrate Easter, but just saying Easter Sunday was yesterday, and it was... I don't know how many people actually followed the social distancing rule or not. Amy went out on Friday, I believe it was. I think it was Friday when you went to the store. So she goes out Friday, and she said the traffic up here was insane. That meant one thing. That means people were traveling for Easter. The one thing we weren't supposed to do this year was travel for the holiday.
And if they weren't traveling for Easter, man, there was a lot of people going out to get essentials, or they were just driving around.
It makes no sense to me. I still have yet to be outside. I was going to go today. Planned on going fishing. 40-mile-an-hour winds and high tides. And rain.
Thunderstorm this morning.
Oh, thunderstorm this
Tornadoes
morning
this
so bad
evening.
that it had me in
Definitely.
shell shock. And the thunder was so loud I thought a bomb went off in the front yard. It's definitely been a day already. So
Can't have them all.
I don't want them all.
No, our son tried to eat all of the fruit cups that are meant for all of 3 of them.
Come on now.
I'm not.
You need to eat something other than sugar.
I'm eating these 2 things and then asking about something here in a little bit.
Okay.
Teenagers, you want to bury them up to their neck in the dirt and just start the lawnmower. Yep.
Can't forget what my brother's coach used to say. But
Kinda
it
where
was
I'm at.
close to that.
Oh no, you bury them and then you dig them up after they turn 18. That's the normal say.
Yeah, okay.
Me personally, I figure bury them up to the neck and hit them with the lawnmower and just save us all the trouble. Anyway,
That we never get to know what kind of adults they'll be.
do we really have to talk about the millennials? My
You
point.
know-
My point. That's my point right there.
The millennial movement to me is kind of like in the same realm as like the hippie movement.
No. The hippies had purpose. hippies fought things.
Overprivileged white
hippies
kids
weren't
thinking they
overprivileged.
had.
Hippies were not.
movement.
No. Hippies were not overprivileged. They were going back to nature. They were like, hey, let's do things naturally. We want peace, not war. We want to try to stop this war from going on.
Yeah, I get it.
You know,
I
free
get
love.
it.
Okay, syphilis spread, but free love, everything's great. And that was wonderful. And then they grew up and became, you know, the doctors and lawyers and the businessmen, and they handled
Most of
things.
them, yeah.
They handled things the way they should have. The millennials, you know, I'm probably going to regret saying this. Well, I mean, I'm not going to regret it. Someone's going to bitch me out for saying it. Seriously? That's all I have to say. These are the kids that we're entrusting the next generation to. Okay, my generation, the Zennials, that's what we technically are. Which is the crossover. We still went outside and played, but we had technology too. We had the first computers. We had the first cell phones, you know. But they didn't overtake our lives. Which is a cool spot to be in, and that's the way it should have always been. Now everything is cell phone and computer. I mean, I got my cell phone here. I bitch at my kids for doing this crap all day. I yell at Amy for doing this crap all day.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. It annoys the hell out of me. It's one thing to check your email, check your phone, make sure no one called or messaged you. But it's another thing to sit on there for hours and hours and hours on end. And that's what they do. And then overprivileged, spoiled. Do I need to say spoiled again? Spoiled.
Yeah.
Don't know how to prepare a meal in a microwave. You know, it's all takeout. Oh, just call somebody. They'll make your food for you. Call somebody. They'll make your bed for you. Call somebody. They'll clean your house. And this is the generation that we're
Like, seriously, we're
Putting
we're trying to teach our kids how to like
something.
take care of house, home, pets. You know, the normal chores type stuff. Things.
And
that
you know
you're
what we
supposed to learn
get?
as
And
kids.
this is great.
No, our middle son
So and
looked
so
at me-
doesn't have to do that.
And
Well,
our-
so and so's a moron.
No, our middle son looked at me the other day and goes, "How much does a maid cost?" And I'm like, "Yeah, right." And I shut the door. Because I have a lovely little saying of, "I am not your maid. I am not your housekeeper. You make a mess, you clean it up." I don't like that.
I don't think any kid likes that.
I don't care.
But it's especially bad with the millennials.
Hi, Lydia.
You know, the next generation that comes past the millennials, I don't know what they're called yet. Oh, the perennials or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
But they're actually kind of snapping out of that, which is cool. But the millennials is just kind of a wasted, lost generation.
I don't know.
These are the ones that are going to be taking care of me and you. And we're in.
There's a good percentage of them trying to do good things. It's the loud mouths that are overpowering the good ones.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess there are some out there that still know what they're doing, but they're few and far between, and it scares me that a generation lost to time.
I do know that as an adult, I'm
God, listen to me. I sound old. You know?
I kind of hate the fact that I can see more greed than I can see hope.
It's a capitalist nation.
Yeah.
Everything's about the money. Everything's about the money. And it is. Unfortunately, money makes the United States run. So we have to have it. It's kind of a lost conversation today. We don't know what we're doing. We've both been in the house so long that our days are running together really bad.
Yeah,
We have to use our phones. What is today? Oh, Sunday? No, Monday. Oh, Jesus. You know, and it's bad. It's getting to the point where I'm going stir crazy, and come May 1st, I don't know how I'm going to react. I really don't. If they don't put another ban in place, they don't put another stay-at-home ban in place, I'm going camping or something. We're out of here. I need to get
Yay.
outside. I need fresh air. I need to breathe. I miss my friends. I miss doing things with them. I miss going fishing when I want to. I miss running around the town and all hours of the night if I feel like it. You know.
Yeah.
All this stuff is just cooping me up, making me crazy. Not that was a far trip, but it's still making me half insane. But I don't look for them to lift the ban, honestly. I think they're going to keep it in place for a while. Not because they're idiots and assholes, but I honestly, I think it needs to be done to get rid of this. I mean, I'm watching the numbers, I'm watching the areas and the hotbeds, and, not that I trust, oh, here we go, this is a whole nother episode here. Not that I trust what they have to say, or trust what they're saying to us, but there is some truth to it. If we open the country back up too soon, guess what's going to happen? We're going to all get sick again, and we're going to end up in the same boat that we're in. So instead of getting more people sick and more people dying over this stupid thing, why don't we just heed warning just a little while longer? I do believe that some of the restrictions, some of the bans need lifted a little bit. But it's got to get to the point where people still need to be able to move around. And I understand, oh, you can go outside and exercise. Do I look like I exercise a whole lot? Mm-mm. I can't walk, so I can't go out for a walk. I have to go out for a roll in my wheelchair. I can't do that very easily on gravel roads, okay? So, I get to go fishing. Well, I can't go fishing because all the places that I go fishing right now are closed down because I have to fish off public docks and stuff. which are state park run. So it kind of leaves me in a spot, you know. Literally haven't been able to leave the house except to go grocery shopping. And that was last month. It was the 16th of last month. So,
You know, maybe if some of these careless freaking adults that live where we live wouldn't have these great big gatherings with their boats like they weren't supposed to,
look, being handicapped.
fishermen would still be able to go fish.
Well, no, because we're not allowed to use boats right now for recreational purposes. And that's considered recreation. Unless you're going out to fish for your family or you're doing it commercially. If you can prove that you're fishing for food for your family, then I guess I can't say anything. But what's the difference between recreational fishing except that you have a fish in the box and one you don't? I mean, that's social distancing enough, getting out in the middle of the bay.
As long as yourself, as it's you and your. Ugh.
You and your family, yeah. Don't go out and tie 10 boats together and have a party. Although that sounds like a lot of fun. You know.
Well, wasn't there?
Look, being handicapped is hard enough. Being handicapped under restricted quarantine is insane. Absolutely insane.
It just feels more restrictive.
Well, it's, you know, I already lead a very restrictive life as it is. I mean, I can walk. Those of you who don't know me, I can walk very short distances, 10 to 15 feet before my legs start to give out. If I'm lucky, I can make it like 50. If I'm lucky. Usually by then, though, my legs, I gotta hold on to somebody because my leg's getting ready to go.
Yeah.
So to be restricted to my house and on my street, we live in kind of a cul-de-sac, kind of. We live on a dead-end street.
Yeah.
And there's a house at the end that's not ours. We're like the second from the last house. My road is somewhat paved.
Yeah, it's like.
It's like tar and chipped.
And it's
But
a
there's
little bigger
gravel.
than a single lane.
There's gravel everywhere because all the driveways on my road are gravel. So everything has gravel on it. My wheelchair will not go down that road. We've tried before all this happened. So I'm basically, if I'm not getting into my car, I'm basically stuck. Which sucks. I can't go for a walk. I can't go for a stroll down the street. No, wheelchair wouldn't make it down the sidewalks here anyway. They're all chipped up and nasty and messed up.
They are, and they're real.
And they're narrow. They're very, very narrow.
Yeah.
What you get for living by the Chesapeake Bay, I guess. So, you know, my outlet is going fishing or going down to Kent Narrows or wherever, you know. And I can't do that now. I desperately want to go up to Ocean City and go fishing. I can't travel. We're on restricted travel, and if, you know, they find us doing that, then God knows what would happen. Probably a big fine. I just tell them to eat it, and I'll fight it in court. I don't care. So it takes a bad situation that I'm in to begin with and turns it worse. Not that I can't deal with it, which I have been, but it's been a month now, and I'm going stir crazy. I'm
Cabin fever.
the walls feel like they're closing in on me on a regular basis. I've watched every show on Netflix I can possibly watch, Hulu, YouTube. My God, I think I was watching YouTube last night and said, "You have watched everything, idiot." Anyway, so you know, I just don't know what else to do. I want to go garden, but I can't go buy seeds. I want to, you know, there's so much I want to do, but I can't go do it because seeds evidently are non-essential items. So you can't buy them at Walmart right now. You can't buy them at Target right now. You can't buy them at Costco or anywhere else. And I'm just like, come on.
Weird.
Yeah, seeds are not non-essential. If you're growing a garden, seeds are very essential.
Yeah.
So it's crazy on what they consider essential and what they consider non-essential. I don't know. It confuses me a lot. It really does. So, it is what it is. I guess I'm going to have to break a few rules to get around a few things and just go and do it anyway because I'm done. I'm done. I woke up this morning and I was sitting on the couch and I realized that I haven't left my house in almost 31 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided that come hell or high water in the next couple days, I'm going out. Whether they like it or not, whether they want me to or not, I just don't care anymore. I want out.
Well, the fact that we have to go grocery shopping and that's a necessity.
That's
gives it
essential.
an outlet.
But at the same time, I got to do something other than go grocery shopping. I want to go into a store and buy something that is non-essential and completely frivolous and absolutely pointless. But I'm not going to. I just said I want to.
Yeah.
You can't even order anything off Amazon right now except for toilet paper and essentials.
I wonder if eBay.
You can still order shit off eBay.
Yeah.
And they don't care. Like I got some really cool mirror vinyl today from eBay. But
You gotta have the money to do it.
well, and you know the people that are on disability evidently are on the second wave of checks or whatever it is. So we're still waiting on our stimulus stuff to come in. But that makes no sense to me because they're going by income, and believe me, people on disability are not making a lot of money.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I guess I'm just venting the vent.
Sounds like it.
Well, it's
I'm super tired. Sorry,
one of those
guys.
things. All of us are. We're all going stir crazy. We've slept so much that we can't sleep anymore, and we're not expelling hardly any energy. So we're all cooped up. The kids are cooped up. They've been going outside working on bikes and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, the kids have been outside playing every day that they can, and
But then
doing
it pours
schoolwork
down.
when they
You know,
have
it's
to.
torrential rain and tornado warnings.
For me, I have this trainer that I'm following, and I'm actually doing like 3 of her videos a day, sometimes 1. Depends on how tired I am.
And I'm
Depends on
watching
how long it
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a very predictable schedule. So, guys, I just wanted to show you where we were at and how we're handling things, and I mean, we're handling them as bad as we haven't killed each other yet. Yet being the operative word here. Honestly,
Sounded like the kids wanted to yesterday when they were outside.
Well, at least the blood's outside, not in the house. We take it off outside. We haven't. Again, me and Amy kind of have an advantage in this situation over a lot of people and a lot of couples because we're together 24/7. We have been for 10 years.
Roughly.
And so this isn't new for us to be together like this. Now, other people that don't see each other only see each other in passing. You know, I feel for them because I can only imagine they're probably arguing, fighting, bickering, and ready to kill each other. You know, again, I can't wait to see the divorce rate after all this lifts.
If they're not, they're taking the smart road and somebody's leaving and going into another room till they calm down.
Well, that would be
Or
the smart way to do
each
it.
going
Yeah.
into different rooms until you calm down. I mean.
So I just wanted to touch
Yeah.
base with you guys on that, on the stuff, and you know, just put in the comments how you guys are handling everything. I mean, ours, it's basically our daily life all over. That's the great thing about being an introvert now, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about changing your lifestyle too much.
And guys, if you comment to me in his videos, it takes me a little while to get to see those comments.
I try to read them
So-
off to her and let her know what's going on, and she may or may not answer me right then. So,
So if I reply to you and you have a reply to me, actually reply to my reply and YouTube will notify me.
see, there's boredom setting in again. Because I'm not tired. I'm pretty far from tired,
No.
actually.
I am tired. I am a female. I have a reason to be tired. That don't help.
She has a handle is what she has. She handle. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. just try to stay sane. Keep yourselves occupied. Time to learn new hobbies and tricks, and 'cause I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I have no ever-loving clue.
Watch some stupid movie or play a stupid game?
Like I have been for the past month. I'm kind of tired of it.
Well, you've been
Anyway.
watching more serious stuff over and
So,
over again, so.
I am going to pop off here, and I'm going to say, get healthy and get happy, and guys, stay safe out there. And if you do decide to break the curfew number or quarantine or whatever the hell you want to call this, first off, I didn't tell you to. Secondly, be careful, because the cops are fining people for doing stuff that they consider inappropriate for this time. We'll get into that more, I guess, tomorrow. So, guys, have fun. I'll talk to you
Stay
tomorrow.
safe.